You fall down, you get back up, Chevra. Chevra, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem. I hope everyone's Shabbos was incredible. 73 days until Purim, 6 until Shabbos. We're getting ready. And I vividly remember last Sunday, just firing it up with the Chevra, yearning for Shabbos. Shabbos has passed, and we're trying to go higher and higher and higher. Tefillah b'Shem Kol Yisrael. For Pesach Reuven ben Nusafa Sarah, Bracha Bas Yehudis, Miriam Dodi Bas Chani Ucheved Yonah Bas Basia, Shira Bas Basia, Sinai Reuven ben Mani, and every neshama in the world, Mamash. Ribbono Shel Olam, help me follow the path of Teshuvah all my days. Who can say I've cleansed my heart and purified myself of sin? You know our hearts and how we often have mixed and impure motives for even the good that we do. Even when I'm confessing my sins, I have improper thoughts and motives. I find it impossible to say even a single word sincerely and honestly. My sins are real enough, but I have a block against owning up to them. Chavra, may that wall just shatter and our hearts will be open. We'll be able to open ourselves up to the Ribbono Shel Olam prayer. The Rebbe. So many Rebbes on tonight. It's really exciting seeing all the faces. Baruch Hashem. Halacha l'maisa. Halacha l'maisa, Chavra. If you forgot to cook a food on Friday and only remembered in half an hour before Shabbos, you may not put the food on the flame before Shabbos because of the rabbinic prohibition to prevent one from unwittingly enlarging the flame or otherwise hastening the cooking on Shabbos itself. Another halacha, the Kavod Shabbos. As part of the mitzvah of Oneg Shabbos, one must kindle Shabbos candles. Although most men normally fulfill this obligation through their wives or mothers, if you are not with them for Shabbos, you must make sure to light on your own or have someone light for you. Baruch Hashem, halacha l'maisa. The Rebbe of Kutsk said something so beautiful that we could take with us for the rest of the week, for the rest of the night, rest of the day, in every minute of our lives. The Rebbe of Kutsk said, a bad habit is a thief. It steals your precious time from you without you being aware of it. I'll say it again. A bad habit is a thief. It steals precious time from you without you being aware of it. Deepest quote in the world. And I'm just thinking, I don't know if you guys saw the message I sent Saturday night, LeBron James is talking about how he's in his 19th year in the NBA, which is a long time. It's unprecedented. And he's also 37 years old, just turned 37, and he's at the top of his game. most people, I shouldn't say most people, myself, I say that he's the best player in the league. And it's crazy how I once was the biggest Kobe Bryant fan, a huge LeBron hater, and now I'm in love with LeBron. It's crazy how life works. But LeBron's on top of his game at the age of 37, and he said in a post-game interview that it's just the mindset of being young. Of being young, starting fresh every single day, renewal. This is what we've been trying to learn for the last year and a half, 2 years, is just this concept of renewal. And it's great to see Donnie. Great to see Rev. It's too much light. It's too much light, Rev. It's too much light. But anyways, renewal. But what's so interesting, Chevra, I'm fired up. What's so interesting was that we've been learning Hitchachu and renewal from Rabbi Nachman. But we came across it in the Pitzesta, the Chovat Amidim, right? And the Pitzesta says the main thing is to be diligent and consistent in your avodas Hashem. But this is the biggest sentence of our lives, but one cannot bind himself to constant work without constantly seeking it out. Right? If we're not seeking renewal, if we're not, it's too much. If we're not seeking newness, right? Then the Hitchachu will be stale. Will continue to be stale, right? And we'll be missing out on that diligence and that consistency. But if we're constantly thinking that every single day is a new day, every second is a new second, it's new life. Mamish, we're there. We could bind ourselves to Ribbon Shalom. And we learn this from David HaMelech. He says in Tehillim, show me Ribbon Shalom, your way that I may walk in your truth. Unify my heart to fear your name. And the Gemara teaches that David HaMelech didn't have a Yetzer Hara. And he was at the pinnacle of holiness. So how is this even possible? Because he approached Hashem like an outsider, like someone who had not yet begun his service of Hashem, and begged him, show me the path to you that I should follow. This is how we should be living, Chavra. We should be living in the ways of David HaMelech, that even when you think you're at the top, there's so much more to go. There's so many more levels to reach. And it doesn't matter. The Peace Essence says we're trying. This whole Sefer of the Chovat Abinim, he's trying to get us on this path. But he says, no matter what, no matter whether you're on a spiritual high, whether you are resting, or whether you are stumbling and falling, he says Hitchachut is a way to get back up. You fall down, you get back up. And just to wrap it up with some of Nachman, Nachman says everything depends on a person's work and effort, nothing else. With work and effort, everyone can reach great levels. Every second's a great opportunity, a massive opportunity to work to get closer to the Ribbon Shalom. The Rebbe of Katz said, I even forgot the full quote, but if someone wants to help me out here, time is our thief. Time is thief. It could be your best. I'm just going to phrase it in a different way, paraphrase. It could be your best friend or it could be your worst friend. Anyways, I'm going to stop there. I forgot the quote. If you have questions, comments, please feel free. Geschmack, forgetting. Ribbon Shalom. May we remember the good things.
You talking about the one bad habits one you just said?
Yeah,
bad habits for a thief.
Bad
habits for thieves. Take your time without you knowing.
Ah, yes. There it is. There's so much. We have Chayal, we have the Alter Rebbe, we have the YU Rebbe on. What's a good name for the Rebbe from the Heights? The Rebbe from the Heights. I feel like
Heights of the Rebbe. The Heights of the Rebbe.
Kara, I think you're the Rebbe of the forest. No, Kara, seriously, questions, comments, please feel free. We definitely have an unfamiliar background in the top left. It's the elf in the room, Kara. I mean, it's an elf in the room since the Rebbe of the Heights came on. Mendy, you have anything to share? Alter Rebbe's your site.
Just so true, dude. I'm in a base message for people are learning, so I don't want to bother. Y'all got.
Baruch Hashem. So, Chevra, before we wrap up, any last words? Donala, Reb Kira.
So good.
So good. Chevra, we shall be healthy, happy, and successful. Time is the essence. Mamash, let's use the words of David HaMelech. Show us the path, Ribbona Shalom. Even when we think we know the path, or we reach that level, David HaMelech was on the highest. He didn't have a Yetzer Hara, yet he still wanted to be shown the path of the Ribbona Shalom. Be healthy, happy, and successful, whether you're in the heights, whether you're in the forest, whether you're guarding Am Yisrael, and we'll continue tomorrow.